How you guys doing? It's Fanatic Philly fan. I just wanted to do a quick video, man. I had some things I want to get off my chest. First of all, I'm going to talk about the BS first, and then I'm going to talk about our comeback victory from the Redskins. First of all, thank you for all my subscribers, man. All the other YouTubers that are Eagle YouTubers, besides a special individual that I just want to say thank you for all the support and love. For most of my experiences with most of Eagles YouTubers have been positive. Not all, but most have been positive with other Eagles YouTubers. There's a particular Eagles YouTuber who I supported since he had about 200 subscribers. Now he just reached 700 and made a video about it. I supported him, dropped a message and was like, hey man, if you wouldn't mind a shout out. I got a very rude response back, pretty much saying I'm riding coattails and, you don't ever comment on my videos, even though I watch all of his videos. It was just very rude, very distasteful. I would have give a damn about a shout out if it, was that big of a deal. Shout out to Philly 500. Shout out to Joey Shake 72. I mean, they shouted me out after having conversations with them, and I'm trying to get more East Coast subscribers because I'm from the West Coast, even though I'm an Eagles fan. So I'm trying to network, I'm new to Eagles, YouTube and videos. So I'm just trying to get some guidance and everything. And, all you had to do is say no. You didn't have to be rude about it. And so kept getting rude comments from this certain person. So I just want to remind everyone that Eagles YouTubers are supposed to be a family, man. And even if you didn't do the shout out, just don't say nothing rude and disrespectful. Just don't do the shout out. It's not that big of a deal, man. Like, I'm not asking you for money. I'm not asking you to, spend any absurd amount. I'm not telling you to make a video just for me. And if you didn't want to do it, just politely say no or just don't respond. But to be like, oh, you don't ever comment on my videos, who are you to ask me, and just be rude like that when I've been supporting you before your head got too big, before you had 700 subscribers. That's why I appreciate Philly 500. He doesn't change. He's the sweetest, nicest, genuine person ever. And no matter how many subscribers he gets, he doesn't change. And so, Bird Game Sports, don't make no video talking about you appreciate your fans, you appreciate or your subscribers, and then you go and you treat them like that. I don't care. Don't shout me out, but you didn't have to be a dick about it. And you definitely didn't have to keep blowing on my DMs, trying to defend yourself, then apologize, then be rude again. It don't make no sense, man. So don't say that you appreciate us because you clearly don't. Anyway, shout out to Philly 500. Shout out to Lord Brunson. Shout out to Joey Shake 72. Shout out to all the other rational YouTube video makers out there that show support even though they got a large following and don't let their head get too big. I appreciate you guys. I appreciate all my subscribers. I know that I might not have hundreds of subscribers, but I'm close to 100 and we'll get there. And my channel's new and it'll grow. And I appreciate every one of you guys. And I promise I will never get too big to have time for you guys. I will never get too big to not acknowledge you guys. I had 4 new subscribers today and I made sure to reach out to all of them who subscribed to me and sent them a message. Every subscriber that comments, I try to get a message back to, or at least like the video. I'm very in tune with my subscribers and I do cherish you. Talk is cheap, Bird Gang Sports. You know what I mean? And it's funny that you're unwilling to shout someone out when Philly 500 just shouted you out and you just asked him to shout you out. So it's just a hypocritical mess, man. And I don't care if you have subscribers or not. It's not going to stop me from calling you out when you're on some punk ass shit. And that was some punk ass shit, straight up. If no one else will tell you, I'm going to tell you. But anyway, now that we got that BS out of the way, I just want to talk about the Redskins game real quick, man. The Redskins game was awesome, man. I love comeback from behind victories. And if you guys watch my videos, I did say that we'd come out slow against the Redskins. Our offense, I don't think they were to blame. It was really our defense to blame in the first half. I expected the offense to be a little bit slow, and I know it's unfair to expect the offense to be clicking and then have the defense, expect the defense to be clicking and give the offense a break to catch up. But offenses usually take a little longer in the beginning of the season. Everyone who watches football knows that, to click. Vice versa. Offenses usually are sped up. Defenses usually have to take a while to catch up. And I just had a feeling because we didn't play any of our stars, we'd be slow on offense. I didn't think our defense would be that atrocious, man. All the throws that Case Keenum made, guys had 5, 6, 7 yards of separation. It was ridiculous. And then the yards after catch was horrible. I think we had 178 yards after catch. That's ridiculous, man. So that means somebody who probably only threw, a 15-yard pass got like 80 yards out of it 2 or 3 times. Like, that's horrible. Horrible tackling, horrible defense, horrible spacing of our safeties. And I just feel like Jim Schwartz usually is good at not making the same mistake, and he'll get that fixed for us, hopefully. Our offense caught fire, man. We scored 21 points in one quarter, I think, or close to it. Yeah. Did we score? I think we scored 21 points in one quarter. Because by all I know is that we were down 17, and at the beginning of the fourth quarter, we had the lead. So, I'm really proud of the resiliency of this team. That's always been a strength of ours. We were always resilient. And I'm really looking forward to Atlanta. Atlanta gives us problems on offense a lot. I know the last 2 times we played them, it's been Nick Foles. But the time before that, when Carson Wentz was the starter and we played Atlanta, they gave us trouble too. So Atlanta, for some reason, their defense gives us trouble, and I'm glad that Carson Wentz is back, because they're used to playing Nick Foles the last couple of times we played them. Now they're going to have to go back and really study the old Carson Wentz, and they don't have a lot of tape on the new Carson Wentz, I think Carson Wentz, just out of that first game, you saw he was moving through the pocket differently. His third down was ridiculous. Philly 500, shout out, man. You made a good video and a good point about that. He was 11 to 12 on third down for almost 200 yards and 2 touchdowns. That's the same Carson Wentz who almost went and won the MVP before he got injured. So I really, really, really am looking forward to seeing what's going on next for Carson Wentz, man, because I feel like he needs to win an MVP in the next few years, and I feel like he's going to. I want him to play a full season, man, so we can really see what this guy could do now that he has more up here, been in the league 4 years now, so I want to see him stay healthy this whole year. I'm crossing my fingers for that, because I think he's going to throw for over 4,000 or 5,000 yards, man, with 30-plus touchdowns, maybe even 40 touchdowns. I'm really impressed with Carson Wentz, man. I hope he continues to play smart. I wasn't really impressed with our offensive line, man. We always seem to be slow in the beginning of the year in the run game, and I really feel we need a run game to help Wentz stay healthy. That's what's going to help him stay healthy. When we went to the Super Bowl, we had a very balanced attack of run and pass. Miles Sanders, you saw some bursts in that game, and I feel like he was better than the stats showed. He had a couple of runs that were like, okay. Nothing too amazing, but he had a 15 and 17-yard run where you're like, okay, I can see the potential. I told you guys from the get-go, I felt like Miles Sanders was going to be a beast, and they barely played Howard, so that shows you what the Eagles think, that this guy has potential. Plus, I saw a very good blitz pickup on that throw to Deshaun Jackson from Miles Sanders, and if you guys have that, go and watch that, because Miles Sanders is a little back, and that guy sacrificed his body, threw his whole body at a defensive tackle so that Carson Wentz would have enough time to get that pass off, man. That's hard. You can't teach that. You can't coach that. That's something that's in you or it's not. A lot of people, I was on the Philly 500's live stream during the game. A lot of Eagles fans gave up on us when we went down 17, started talking crap. I was mad and talking crap, but I never give up on my team. I always feel we could come back until it's like fourth quarter and we're down 21. Shoot, even that happened against the Giants with Deshaun Jackson, if you remember, with the kick return or the punt return. So never give up on your team, man. Don't be a fair weather fan, man. There's a lot of fair weather fans, and I'm calling out Eagle fair weather fans too. Don't be that. Don't be talking crap about us and then we win, want to make a video congratulating us. I knew we were going to win the whole time. That's so fake. I got no respect for that. I'm as real as they come, and I'm going to call you out if I see that. Whether you're an Eagles fan, a Giants fan, a Redskins fan, a Cowboys fan, being a fair weather fan is the worst fan. Point blank, period. ADP. Anyway, I really want to say thank you to my subscribers again. And this is Fanatic Philly Fan. If you guys could bring me some subscribers, I would really appreciate it, man. I'm trying to go live. It probably won't happen. I don't know when I'm going to go live. I'm trying to get some more subscribers before I go live. I don't know if there's a requirement or even how it works, but I don't think there's a requirement. But Philly 500 has a lot of people when it goes online. So I want to make sure when I go online, I have people watching, I want to make it worth it. So any subscribers that I have, please, if you know anybody else that likes Eagles videos, shoot them my way. I would greatly appreciate it, man. And shout out to all my new subscribers that recently joined me. And I think we had 4 or 5 subscribers tonight that joined, man. Welcome. Thank you for joining and listening to me. And spending your life, even if you don't comment on my page, or I appreciate you watching my videos. You're spending time. These are minutes of your life that you're taking to watch, my opinions and just me blabber about stuff. So I appreciate it, man. And every single one of you guys are valuable to me. And I don't just say that. I mean that. So this Fanatic Philly fan, I'm out. And go Eagles. We a family.